Colt, spit and tacks again. Here we go. ATV seat. Remember how I showed you to manipulate it? How to glue it. Leave the margins along the bottom of the perimeter unglued. Let's see, you know, we put a fresh topper of scrim on it with the scrim up, and then we started in the middle of the field, manipulated one side to the front, tacked it down, and the edges with a heat gun, not a steamer, a heat gun. And we're using really good marine grade vinyl. And so yeah, I just showed you how to manipulate that middle to front, middle to back. Manipulate the edges that you can get to how you want at the end. See, there's no glue around the bottoms, just the field. And this is how you do it, and there's no other way to do it. This is correct all the time. So now I'm gonna show you how to do the rump. This is one half of the seat, and then I'm gonna finish the other half after I show you how to do this back part, because it's a little different than the front. Okay, just so you know, and you saw it happen. And that's why I left that 1/2 inch too also, so it really reinforced the bottom, because a lot of the seats wear on the bottom. That's why I just don't do straight vinyl. Okay, anyway, so now I'm coming around the rump. We got a release for the sheet right there, so be mindful of that. I'm just gonna heat it up like we did. And remember, leave yourself 12 inches if you can. You know, that's the price you pay for being stylish. You got to have something to lean into and stretch out to get that round contour. So you pull it out. We're only going to the middle. So we're heating that. We're heating this all the way down and all the way out. Because like I said, vinyl, it's all one piece. So you want it all hot. Get it all hot. And then come back up here too. Okay? You want it all the way around the part you're working on. But you want it hot to the touch when you grab it. That's hot. Okay? And that's good enough. And it'll hold for long enough to do this. Make sure you got enough staples. We're using 3/8 inch crown and 9/16 leg. Okay, so be mindful of your other stuff. Don't destroy the part you're not working on while you're finishing the part you are. So, on the rump, get it in your crotch like this, and then look at it. Grab it like this. That's why you leave some at salvage, and then pull it and lay it down and look at what it looks like. Okay, I like that. I like that. So when you're doing a side, okay, you're starting on the left side, pull that left side towards that middle, and then pull your middle. Okay, you got me? Then come back around, hold that. You'll see why in a minute. Hold that middle, okay? And come in there and secure it. And you see that? Be consistent with your staples, okay? And like I said, you don't want that rolled up under so it's going to crease. So make sure that the part you're not working on is laid flat. So now we have our center of the seat anchored. We still have good heat on the vinyl. You want to come through and give it a tug and see where you stand. Look at that. You know, use your hands and pull it over. You'll see where the creases are. Fold them out with your fingers. So so we just pulled in, set our middle. Now we're pulling out to our corner, and then that gives us wiggle room. So I'm gonna pull out to my corner, come in here, set a couple, then come back into the field and set those. Okay, now I'm coming back with a tug out to the left now. And then I'm gonna tuck that under and pull that in. You see how my fingers are working? And then I'm gonna come under. Oh, oops, that was a little thin. We still are good. Okay, so that's thin there. We're gonna have to go Yep. All right, there's not as much foam. So now what do you do when there's not as much foam? You come back and you change out your staples. You might have to do this a couple times. A shorter staple, okay? So now we'll come out there and we'll pull that back. And now it's a little thicker down here. So I'm gonna come a little longer on this seat, okay? See that? Then it won't come back through the top. You start on one spot and you work your way back. See that? And you come through. We're gonna need some more heat. Once it starts binding up on you like that, you only wanna go so far. And then you have to come back to the side and work your way back towards the butt. But you got to keep it hot. Some of those backed out. That's fine. Never throw them out of your way. Okay. Woo, it's warm in here. Okay. So, no staples. No staples. Lay it down flat. Come back around. Now we want to come back to the field, okay? We're going to start close. We're going to manipulate that. Then we're going to come back and down. And then we got this little thing here. So we're gonna fold this in on itself. Okay. So that's a little... Yep. So you gotta... You'll have to readjust sometimes. These little bars can throw you for a loop. But your main goal is to work your way. Sometimes you'll have to back a staple out. You get that side done like that and work your way towards that tip because you can fix that tip. You see that? There we go. You see that? How flat that is now? Now you know you're on the mark. And you can come through and you come back and pull her tight. Okay, see that? And then you can get that out of your way. And all that is just messing with your eyes. Okay, see that? So now we got that little dog ear still, just like we did up here. Remember that little dog ear we fixed? Just got another one. So now our vinyl's cooling down. Make sure you've turned up. And that's basically a pleat. You'll run into pleats like that all the time on furniture. They just fold in sometimes. But in vinyl, you can stretch them out to where they're just, it's a perfect, like I said, it looks like it's shrink wrapped. And always come down low and out. Because if the outside isn't hot too, the inside won't pull right. And then come back up on top, just enough to get it warm. At this stage, you know, you'll be able to feel how warm it's getting now. See this? See how I got that? And I cleaned it up as I went. So now watch. See how that pulled? See ya. Isn't that something? Look at that. I'll let it go. See that? Now watch. My thumbs and the insides of my hand. Look at that. I pull out and down. As Gomer Pyle used to say, Shazam, Shazam, Shazam. Okay. Okay. And then you cut out your little supports and stuff that they have, and so you work your way back to the middle of the seat. And I'll go like right there. There's well, what do you think? So there you go. See the rump? Show me a wrinkle. Show me one. I dare you. Show me one. Spit and tax upholstery. This is what we do. Pay attention to detail. Take your time. This is how you manipulate vinyl with a heat gun, okay? Glue your field. Start in the middle, work your way forward. Flip it up, work your way back. Glue it down just over the edges to where when you get to tugging with that heat gun, pulling it under, all them little wrinkles that remain like this is what it looked like when we started, all that goes away. There's no glue here. If you glued all the way to the bottom, you would have never been able to do this. Impossible. It's impossible because you have to lift it up and pull it. And you saw how you work your way on edges. You work your way from the field to the edge to where you have this little flap, this little pointy flap, okay, a dog ear. You want a dog ear. If you made it to the edge of a rump with a dog ear or a crest, you're winning because a heat gun and a little tugging and pulling, take it right out, okay? It's gathering. This is forgiving. So, ATV Seat 101. I'm going to come back. I'm going to finish it. And then that'll be a quick little video next. So thank you. God bless. Like and subscribe. Have a wonderful day. Peace be with you.